What does it mean to create art? A while back I realized one cannot create any art or be creative in any form when feeling stressed.
Gamma brainwaves are when the brain is functioning at its peak, optimal functioning of the brain, the flow state. When you create gamma brainwaves, more of your brain cells fire at the same time, which creates this state of oneness, this optimal functioning, and where you can do rapid information processing. Also, when you create gamma waves, your stress response switches off. It's like you're moving to a higher level of order in your brain. This is what we want to create: improved concentration and focus. Again, that mind becomes super focused. Because you can think clearly without stress response, you get better ideas. And with those ideas, you see new opportunities. Because that stress response is off and that emotional brain is switched off, you increase your calmness and your happiness. Your general sense of awareness and intuition improves. You can also hold a goal in mind and form a plan of how to achieve it. So creating gamma on a daily basis has multiple benefits, as well as having your stress response switched off and a deep healing response in the brain, mind, and body.
Therefore, in order to create art, what you need is to tap into the gamma mindset. Why do we have ritual? I know of an artist who has a certain ritual to get into the zone, the flow state. And he does exactly the same pattern, which seems maybe weird to others, but I get it. It doesn't matter what kind of a ritual you have, as long as it puts you in the zone. It can be anything. People believe they have to follow a guru, and the guru will lead them to higher spiritual growth or whatever. Or ritual becomes a religion. But it's man-made. And you don't need all of that. Instead of focusing on outer teachings that may or may not be helpful, they can also actually lead you astray, right? Brainwash you. And then the whole focus is on a persona instead of your own spiritual progress in the end. And you give credit to your guru instead of the source within that is guiding you at all times if you let it. So, find your own ritual. Use the tools that help you to get into the flow. Doesn't matter what. Make your own. It's not about making that into a religion that other people have to follow. This is the mistake that people make. Instead, everybody should just follow their own inspiration and guidance from within. Tap into their own heart-mind and be guided. And of course we can use tools that help us to get there. Whatever works for you that puts you into a gamma state, that's okay to use. And you will feel it. It's a relaxed state where sudden ideas pop into your head from nowhere, out of the blue. It's a happy state. You just smile for no reason. And you are highly creative in that state. There is no effort, and it's the wu-wei state, doing without doing. You can invent it, make your own, doesn't matter. If you do certain things that put you into the flow state, it is the gamma mindset. And I think awakening or enlightenment actually is when you tap into this gamma mindset and your kundalini is finally awakened, connected to the pineal gland, and you have permanently tapped into the whole brain living. Your left and right hemisphere is synchronized, like permanently, not just in between. That is enlightenment. And then you operate from that state of consciousness. So you see, this has always been my goal. More of this, not that, but more of this. Whole brain thinking, whole brain living. And I will continue to work with the panther and the red hat to live in this kind of consciousness, loyalty to myself, which is whole brain living, and others will definitely profit from that as well, because it's the state of the heart. No rivers to cross, as Dehen Kunsunim called her book. It's all within you, and you find it within you. That was always the goal. Reconnect with that, and you live a whole life, a heartfelt life, a whole brain life. Of course, I will continue to combine this with a meat-based way of eating, because that turns my brain on, and then work with that. Create the Glastonbury memory in daily life, feeling loved and guided, feeling connected.
Synchronize the hemispheres of the brain with the whole brain posture. So you'll see it's very, very simple. You cross the ankles, and then you cross the wrists, turn the palms to face each other, very light with the fingers, roll round, you place onto your heart, and you close your eyes. That is the whole brain posture.
Very interesting what this posture does. Try it yourself and hold it for a while. And then you might feel something shifting. It's very interesting. There are, of course, other whole brain exercises you can do if you like. So this is the posture we just saw. This is in standing position. Then you can do that. And everything that is over cross, like right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee, repeat. And obviously this makes clear why Tai Chi is also so effective of harmonizing the brain, because all of these movements work in this similar way. So I have been familiar with these kind of postures, and also the kinesiologic test I have done this in the past. So that's nothing new, but used in combination, it's a very good tool to have. And I will use this posture in combination with the David the Light Pro Gamma program and see what happens. Connect to my highest potential. Do what I came here to do. Create art that touches the heart. Creating art from the state of flow. This is one such example, this mandala. It didn't happen all at once, obviously, but I got sparks of inspiration, ideas, and I integrated them in this mandala. So this mandala was guided by some source I tapped into. That's what art is. And it's supposed to inspire, give something to other people, connect them to their own heart-mind.